The regular season is nearing its conclusion with 1 week to go in varsity girls basketball in the great state of Ohio. And this afternoon, we come to you from Mount Gilead, where the Indians of the KMAC are set to host an opponent of the MOAC, the Scots of Sparta Highland. The Indians and Scots are a couple of up-and-coming teams in the area who are seeking to play their best basketball right about now, as the tournament draw is tomorrow. And both Mount Gilead and Highland would like to make a memorable postseason run. So we'll hit on some of the storylines during our pregame as we get ready for the opening tip. It's Saturday afternoon hoops, live and free on the OH Report.
I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report. What are we doing? Blue 41, hut. Jory, I said you have to use your back. You back up into them, then you open up the lane. It's a new technique that we're using.
Yes, coach. Do it again. Ain't no way I'm doing that again.
Berardi, get in here and show them how it's done.
Yes, coach.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Welcome to Inside Central Star. I'm next to one of our amazing team members, Kelly. What do you love about Central Star?
I love the culture. Our team genuinely cares about people. We hold the highest standard of patient care, and I love to be a part of that.
What do you feel sets this company apart?
There's this real sense of collaboration and respect regardless of the title you hold.
Do you think that's what has kept you here all this time?
Absolutely. We make a real difference in our patients' lives and our own lives too.
Join our team at Central Star and contact us for the latest opportunities.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Time for our Morrow County Job and Family Services pregame show with the Mount Gilead Indians hosting the Sparta Highland Scots for this Saturday afternoon presentation of varsity girls basketball on the OH Report. Alongside Abram Capel, I'm Kirk Richards. So glad you are with us for this game. It is the 7th of February, 2026. And Coach, after multiple times interviewing you over the years when you were the head coach of Buckeye Central, I'm glad to have a chance to announce a game with you today. And it appears that we're in store for a fun one between a couple of motivated teams.
No, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to work along you today. I mean, we just kind of got talking, man. You're one of the best to do it. So I hope I don't screw up your mojo. I'm excited to I called some boys games last weekend. Excited to see some girls, heading into postseason. I know the draw's tomorrow. So these teams are both kind of looking to fine-tune things as we head into late February, early March.
That's exactly right. Hey, we're going to have some fun today. No question about it. So we're going to look at our team spotlight. First four The Highland Scots made a short 16-mile trip up north from Marengo near Sparta. They're led by Matt Bradley in his 5th season as head coach of this program. He previously served as the boys' head coach for Highland. And his girls team this year has been working to improve with a mostly young roster. They're currently 8th in the RPI rankings for the Division IV Central District.
No, that's huge. In Highland, I would just kind of look at all Max Preps there a little bit, just coming off a big win over Pleasant on Thursday night. So, they're feeling good about things. That's a huge win for them. And obviously looking to get to 2 in a row here with the game here with Mount Gilead today.
Yeah, they want to keep the roll going, that's for sure. And one player who they're definitely going to be relying upon is our player spotlight, and it is Addie Reckenball, leading this team just under 10 points per game. She shoots the ball at 33% from the field. She also comes up with a little more than 3.5 rebounds per game. She's a team leader in assists, 2.5 of those per game. Also leads the team in steals at 3 per game. So Addie Reckenball, yeah, she is one who knows what she's got to do for this team. As we take a look at her right there.
No, I haven't got to see her play, but just like you had said, I was kind of going through some of their stats. And she leads them in almost every statistical category, and it looks like she's kind of the point guard with just under 3 assists a game as well. So kind of the straw that stirs the drink, and obviously the reason behind, the success that they're having this year. So excited to watch her play for the first time.
No question, yes. I know she's excited to be playing for the fans as well. So now we go to our team spotlight for the home team, the Mount Gilead Indians, led by Danielle Bolt. In her 2nd season as the head coach, the Indians are 11th in the RPI rankings for the Division VI Central District. The team has been emphasizing communication and proper situational positioning on the floor as the players prepare for the upcoming postseason.
No, absolutely. And here's the thing with Mount Gilead. Their record appears to be a little deceiving at just 5-13. But if you really kind of look into the stats, right, they have given up just 1 more total point than they have scored offensively all year. So they've been in a lot of games. They're extremely competitive when you're looking at the averages of offense and defense. It just hasn't been able to convert at all times into the win column. So they're right there. They're young. They're looking to improve. And like you said, we're just trying to take a step forward as we move into the postseason, the draw being tomorrow, and then, try to win a couple games in the tournament as you kind of, I hate to say this, but look forward towards the next year, right? These are building blocks as you kind of continue to move forward. And in Coach's just 2nd year, these are building blocks as to, the culture and the long-term tenure that he's looking to kind of set up here.
That's what it takes. Yeah, it does take time to build up the program, yes, as you are well aware. All right, well, we've got our player spotlight. It is Danny Polcati, senior, about to play her 2nd to last home game of her high school career. She's a team scoring leader, averaging 15.5 points per game. Danny also coming up with 3.5 rebounds, just under 2 assists at 1.7, and just under 3 steals per game at 2.9. So she has stepped up her vocal leadership this season, and so many of the young players on this team have been embracing her guidance.
Yeah, and one thing about Danielle is I've seen her play 2 years ago, and I could tell right away when I watched her, it was down at Danville, I think is where I kind of called the game, and I could tell that she was going to be a special player. And you kind of look through her stats, right? She's the only player from Mount Gilead in double figures. So with that probably comes a lot of box and 1, triangle, and 2, double team face guard at all times. So for her to put up the numbers that she has, despite seeing that defense night in and night out, it's truly incredible for her here in her senior campaign.
Yeah, she's been working so hard, and yeah, that's so true. It's like, yeah, she knows she gets a lot of attention out there when she is playing. So we're going to look at some keys to victory for Highland to start off with, and one thing they're looking for is to make the quick reads and go, and also defensively move the feet, don't reach. They don't want to get into the foul trouble.
Well, and as you mentioned with that, right, the emphasis for them defensively is going to be on Polcati, and she's shooting 70% from the free throw line. So that kind of goes hand in hand with what you're saying is you don't want to put a scorer like that at the free throw line to kind of build their confidence and kind of see the ball go through the net. So I love the keys to victory there for Highland.
Absolutely. And then I think they are about to do the national anthem. Quick look at the keys to victory for Mount Gilead. Communicate on both ends. and minimize the giveaways. We will indeed go to the anthem. Morrow County Job and Family Services pregame show here on the OH Report as Mount Gilead ready to host Highland in varsity girls basketball. Right now we'll give you the starters that were presented to us. First for visiting Highland, they start number 14, senior Kate Clements, number 15, sophomore Addie Reckenbaugh, number 25, senior Sierra Fitzpatrick, number 33, sophomore Hayden Hughes, and number 40, senior Addie Mullins. As for Mount Gilead, they are going with number 3, senior Kendall Neal, number 10, sophomore Kylie Whipple, number 14, sophomore Bailey Bolt, number 22, senior Danny Polcati, number 25, senior Cassidy Irwin. So yes, those are the lineups that we are anticipating for this matchup, and should be competitive. Mount Gilead is a member of the KMAC, the Knox-Morrow Athletic Conference. Highland belongs to the MOAC, the Mid-Ohio Athletic Conference. Highland Scots wearing red today. Sometimes they are in blue when they're on the road, but they're going with the scarlet red with the snow white, and the Indians are dressed in their home whites trimmed in purple. Statewide, Mount Gilead competes in Division 6. Highland is in Division 4. Most recent meeting between these two was last year on February the 10th, 2025. Highland defeated Mount Gilead at home 39-23. Yeah, so Kylie Whipple getting the start this afternoon for Mount Gilead. So, I know she is hyped and ready to go. Yeah, I remember talking with her a little bit earlier, and yeah, she said she's doing the best that she can to be in the right position and keep up with the varsity speed. And from what we've seen, she has definitely stepped up in that area.
No, absolutely. I mean, I'm excited to kind of see both these teams. And I know you were just kind of going through it with the color scheme of Highland jerseys. I love a red and blue combo. I think it's a neat fit. I'm a shoe guy, so I think there's a lot of different colorways I'd be able to kind of represent, should that have been ever my team colors. And maybe someday it will be. I don't know.
Maybe one day, right? We shall see. All right. So Hayden Hughes jumping it up and winning it for the Scots. They try to work things.
Yeah, Mount Gilead showing, a little bit of a 1-3-1 or an extended 2-3, really pressuring.
Well, there goes the three for Hughes off the mark, and a wrestling match for the rebound and an early tie-up call.
No, good possession there, defensively for Mount Gilead. I kind of like the extended zone. It looks like Highland's going to show the same thing on this end here, a little 2-1-2 it looks like.
Kendall Neal working the point. All the pass deflected, winds up with Polcati inside. No, and rebound grabbed by Fitzpatrick.
An almost near turnover, but like you said, winds up in the hands of Polcati and got a pretty good look at it, just unable to convert.
3 Hughes in and out, but they get the offensive rebound, and there is a foul as Fitzpatrick was going up there. So it'll be free throws upcoming.
And here's one of the things, Kirk, with both teams kind of showing zone defensively, it does make things tougher when it comes to rebounding because you're not necessarily standing beside a body that you should be boxing out. You kind of got to box out an area. You know, Highland there would be able to come up with an offensive rebound and quickly to the free throw line.
And they get the first point of this game on our Eight Sisters Bakery scoreboard.
Oh, Eight Sisters Bakery.
Oh, indeed, right?
Kind of got me distracted.
I get it, yes. Yeah, they do a great job, no doubt. So starting off 2-0, Highland with the lead here at Mount Gilead. Looking at Whipple, sends it other side, Bolt, and up high to Neal. And then to Polcati calling for it in traffic, and down low, Irwin has it.
Yeah, Mount Gilead's doing the right thing here. You got to move the ball side to side, get the zone to kind of move with you. Skip passes are good, quick, fast ball movement.
Neal on the pull, yeah. And, well, they're able to get to the offensive rebound, so that's favorable. Polcati takes it strong, and that one must have been clean. No foul call on that one. Right, inbounding it to Irwin, right side to Neal, looking for their first points of this afternoon. Going forward, Irwin. Bolt gives it a try and hits it for the first score of the game for Mount Gilead.
Good looking mid-range jumper there. Again, against the zone, you got to get it to the short corner, which they did. It kind of forces the defense to turn their back, and there's a lot of openings when that takes place.
Turnover.
First one of the night so far.
Absolutely. All right. So right back to Mount Gilead with this score tied at 2. Misfire there, ball but under. Ball tries to follow that Whipple miss, I should say. One out of bounds.
Yeah, and something to kind of keep an eye on, too. That's 2 offensive rebounds for Mount Gilead. And like I said just a minute ago, the zone defense usually opens up more opportunities for offensive rebounds if coaches want to send their kids to the offensive glass. So something to keep in mind there.
Okay, Polcati. That one's loose, but Neal's able to grasp it again for the Indians. It's tied early in this contest. The team still definitely working through, figuring out how to best navigate their offenses. Oh, and that one thrown away. Turnover Mount Gilead.
First turnover for Mount Gilead, and you can see, like, they're being really patient, and they're trying to get the ball to Polcati at the high post, and clearly that's an emphasis of Highland's defense, really trying to do their best to take her away and limit her touches.
Mullins is able to get it outside to Fitzpatrick. Oh, good. And the ball heads up, but does stay with the Scots.
Love that pass by Mullins. Again, got it to the high post, kind of square up, surveyed the floor, made the right kick-out pass. Just, again, another good look from 3, just not able to convert.
Bree Signs is on for Mullins as we get a 3. Wrecking ball. Oh, yeah.
Great set coming out of
That's what she does.
A baseline out of bounds, and you can tell why she's the leading scorer for a reason. So pretty good, pretty smooth stroke there, Kirk.
Absolutely. 5-2, Highland. See if there's an answer here for Bolt. That one's short. And I think the ruling is just out of bounds there, Irwin. Yeah, so it is back for Highland.
Pretty good look at it there for Mount Gilead. Tried to go triple for triple, just a little bit short on that one.
3 Signs. Oh, the pass picked off. Polcati, one-on-one in transition. Misses there. Oh, but then that's definitely a trouble on that rebound attempt.
No, Polcati there using her length at the top of that 1-3-1. Just kind of got a pawl on it. just a little off balance with the layup, but I mean, you could see why coach has her out in front of that, trying to tip passes and get easy runouts in transition.
Look for Whipple, doesn't go. Offensive rebound for Polcati. Out the ball on the J shot, no. And it is right back for Highland. Reckenball stepping back, but the defense is following her that time. As we get a three, a misfire for Kate Clements. And out of bounds.
A little pinball there as it rolls out of bounds. I
Indeed.
think everybody on the floor touched it.
Absolutely. Still very early in this contest. Both teams hoping to use these final regular season games to get ready for tournament time. As Whipple for three. That one off the heel. Offensive rebound for Polcati, and she gets the whistle.
Yeah, good offensive rebound there by Polcati, and I'm over here kind of keeping stats here. Mount Gilead has 4 rebounds, and all 4 of them are offensive. So Highland's going to need to address this. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're going to keep giving them second chance opportunities. Mount Gilead hasn't been able to convert just yet, but you keep up this pace over the course of the game, it could come back to hurt you.
A couple of misses there for Polcati at the line, unfortunately for her and the team. Hughes got to the rebound for Highland. 3:40 to go in this opening frame. Three, that one well short and heads out of bounds. Let's stay with Highland. Wrecking ball to trigger it underneath.
Yeah, something to keep in mind here. The last baseline out of bounds, they ran back to Wrecking Ball. Not a ton of action out of this one, but
Signs was open, decided not to take the three. Defense tracks her down. Wrecking ball, too strong, and there is Irwin with the rebound for Mount Gilead. So Indians, they just want to at least get some open looks. Ooh, but that was not open. That was a fine block right there for Bree Signs. Wow.
yeah, good job for her coming over on help side. First defender kind of got blown by, and she was there to kind of send it out of bounds, potentially saving a bucket.
Yeah. 5-2 is the count. Little runner for Polcati. And high rebound taken by Hayden Hughes. Ooh. Tripped up there. She keeps her wits about her and goes all the way to the bucket for 2.
Wow, what an athletic move there by Rickenball. Slightly errant pass that she able to corral and convert for 2 there. A tough floater off the glass.
Oh, tried to save it, but couldn't quite do so. As we take another look at that athletic move and finish for Wrecking-Ball. Oh, yeah, what a player. 7-2, Mount Gilead trails here at home, first quarter. Neal, who hasn't been going for her shot, but she is a capable shooter for Mount Gilead. She's got it here, baseline into Irwin, surrounded, and a tie-up. They go with the possession arrow, right back to Highland. So Kinley Traynor making her first appearance of this contest. Generally she starts, but yeah, Coach Bolt will switch things up a bit sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to mix things up. And it's not necessarily anybody's playing bad or playing good. You're just kind of looking to shake things up. When you're 5-13, you're looking for answers. You got to keep doing things to keep things fresh and put your team in a position to win. So sometimes you just need a different spark off the bench.
Right. Yeah. And she is their leading rebounder.
Good pass ahead.
Polcati through 2. Nicely done for Danny Polcati.
Really good pass ahead there, and Polcati playing off 2 feet. Had she gone off 1, it could have been an errant shot, but kind of landed on 2 and then stepped through to convert in a much-needed bucket at this point in the game.
Yeah, pulls them within a possession. Wrecking ball. That's off the mark. Polcati lets it go right back to Mount Gilead. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, and you see she's got some left wrist tape, and that one comes up quite a bit short. So I wonder if she's dealing with something that, maybe prohibits her from shooting a normal jump shot that she would if she was 100% healthy. I mean, I don't know what that wrist tape is, but just something I noticed.
Possibility, absolutely. Volcati, 3, front iron. And here is the rebound for Addie Mullins. Wrecking ball to set things up here. Oh, and Volcati's so good at the steal, was not able to jump in front that time. Hughes got to it. Working around to the side. And the runner in the lane does not go.
Yeah, a little give and go action there. Mount Gilead with the substitution switched to man on defense. I think it kind of confused Highland for one possession, but now they got into their man motion offense, and as soon as the ball went into the post, it was a quick give and go and caught the defense sleeping. Results in a foul and 2 free throws coming.
And so far, they're doing well at the free throw line. Second free throw here for Sierra Fitzpatrick. That's good as well. 9-4 lead for Highland. Final minute, first quarter. Ooh, that just sails away.
Yeah, just a little. I mean, Highland's defense is being active, and the 2 guards at the front of that zone are making things tough. And Mount Gilead's just got to be able to be patient. Maybe take a couple dribbles to give themselves a better passing angle. But that zone so far is kind of giving Mount Gilead fits.
All right, we'll see if they can get them back defensively. The wrecking ball, a little bit out of control and loses the handle of it. The Bailey Bolt.
Here's an opportunity here, a 5-on-4, a little bit of an advantage. But shoot.
And turned right back over into the hands of Kate Clements.
Their 3rd turnover so far of the quarter.
Might decide to hold for the final shot of the quarter or not, and not able to do so as Neal comes up with the steal. Finds Volcati in transition for 2.
Really nice bounce pass there. Again, active hands, like you said, wanted to hold for the last second, turn it over, and
Wrecking ball. Oh, he gave it a whirl. Well, that'll do it for 1 quarter of play, and it is in favor of the Scots by a possession. Back for the second quarter, high school basketball on the OH Report.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety in the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
High school basketball on the OH Report. Starting off the second quarter. Now Gilead's close, within 3. Certainly no Volcati is their main scoring weapon.
Yeah, and they're being a little bit more active with the skip passes. I mean, you see very little dribbles.
Neal for 3. Ooh, that works out well.
Yeah, really good possession there offensively. I don't know if the ball touched the ground at all, but the skip pass from Volcati to the left side to the right side really got the defense to move. And with that, they put them in scramble mode and got an open 3.
Oh, real deep attempt right there for Clements. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Highland's got to be a little bit more patient. That's a pretty quick shot early in a possession. You know, against zone, you really want, I mean, unless it's a wide open layup, you're really looking for 3 or 4 passes to get that defense to move side to side. You could probably get a better look than that, but Maybe she was feeling it coming out of the timeout.
Indeed. Let's see if Pocati feels this one. Oh, and swatted out of bounds, but does stay with. No, it is actually Highland ball. I thought for a moment they were going to rule it the other way. I think they got it right. So no need to show the replay. So back to Highland with the basketball. They're on a dribble drive here for Hedrick, and they turn the ball over.
You know, Mount Gilead's doing a really good job defensively of being active. That's the 4th turnover forced. Unfortunately, they give one back here.
Yeah, record ball with it.
She's all over the floor.
Oh, she is. What a player. Clements. There's that defense for Pocati. Gets a hand on it, then dives for it. Oh, let's see. But it gets saved into the backcourt and send it back over from Fitzpatrick. They'll try it again. Down low, turn around. That one is short from Fitzpatrick, and it is back for Mount Gilead.
Mount Gilead doing a much better job. I know it's just early in the second quarter, but the whiteboard seemed to be useful there between quarters. Just their ball movement looks a little bit more crisp. Look a little bit more assertive with their passes. You know, you can't have the long, high-arcing, you know, passes against the zone because that's what they want you to do. You know what I mean? And I think they look sharp here in the second quarter.
For sure. Well, Bailey Bolt getting a break, and McKinley Bump is on for Mount Gilead with the score tied at 9 early in the second quarter. A bump on the inbound. Irwin tried to keep it up, but taken away, and then a whistle and a foul. In transition there.
Yeah, I thought there could have potentially been a foul in the shot. I mean, obviously we're pretty far away here with our vantage point, but instead it kind of results in Highland picking up the loose ball, and then wrong place, wrong time foul there on Mount Gilead.
Okay, well, Scots with the basketball, wrecking ball. Sends across the but that was a dangerous one that Pocati was able to pick off. You always got to watch those cross-court passes, and here comes the 3 straight away. It goes through for Danny Pocati. Indians take the lead.
Yeah, really good offensive, started with a defensive possession there for Pocati. Kind of got her hand in the passing lane and then was the recipient of a kick-out pass there, and Mount Gilead takes their first lead of the game at 12-9.
See how they handle this first lead. Down low, Trainer up strong. She's got it.
Wow. Really good pass. Mount Gilead's had 4 really nice assists, just making the unselfish play, making the extra pass, making things easy for themselves offensively.
Oh, and then another Highland turnover. As here we go with Pocati on the move, and then it goes back the other direction.
I think that's the 3rd time so far teams have traded turnovers.
Yeah.
Mount Gilead's got 5 and Highland's got 6, so there's no real discrepancy between the turnover margin, but there's been probably a little bit more than both coaches would like thus far.
Wow. Mullins tries for the 3. That's off the heel. Pocati comes up with a rebound for Mount Gilead. Looking to add to the lead. 3 for Neal. Ooh, that one goes over. They rule that one out of bounds.
Interesting. See, I didn't think that was a rule anymore if it didn't touch anything.
It didn't touch anything, exactly.
So, it's still in play. I mean, it's a high rebound and it went over the backboard, but I don't know. I think they change that rule every other day. So
exactly, right.
If I'm a coach, I'm arguing it.
Oh, yeah. Wrecking ball. Uh-oh.
Filthy step back there.
Wow. Yeah, she is something else. With 8 points for wrecking ball. My goodness, so within 2.
It's a big shot for Highland. They've kind of gone 4 or 5 minutes without a bucket. So, you had mentioned Wrecking Ball being the leader. That's a big-time shot, recognizing her team's in a little bit of a scoring drought.
And getting aggressive again. This time does not go, but foul called. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, she's talented. She's also a smart player.
Well, and that's the thing, too. I mean, the IQ kind of stands out for me on that particular possession because she hits a three, somehow ends up with the ball in transition and kind of forces the envelope and in attack mode. Mount Gilead's on their heel, and now she's at the free throw line for, potentially 2 more. So a quick maybe 5-0 run for herself to kind of tie this game back up, potentially, at 14.
Wow.
I'm really impressed because that right there just shows a lot of IQ, and with her only being a sophomore.
Yeah, that's the other thing, right?
Yeah, mature beyond her years. That play really stands out.
So with her work, ties the game at 14. Mount Gilead love to get the lead back on this trip if possible. Bump off the bench. Okati, see the getting a bit physical defensively right there, Fitzpatrick.
I love what Mount Gilead did, too. In the first quarter, Polcati was at the high post. They moved her to the perimeter to, potentially make more decisions, and I think that's kind of bode well for him here this second quarter. Obviously a turnover there, but I do like the move there.
Absolutely. All right, so Highland looks to take the lead here. Mullins with it on the right side. The wrecking ball, showing the handles. Mullins gets it back. Fitzpatrick to Signs. And now they get Hughes involved. All the players getting a touch. And the three, wrecking ball. Oh, not this time. Yeah, so we'll hear a little bit from some of the fans, but the green light always remains on for her.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you love the confidence, you know what I mean?
Indeed.
I mean, she's got to be 2 for 4 probably so far, 50%, so I'm shooting that every time, too, if I'm her.
Bump! Hits it! So it is 17-14. McKinley Bump off the bench, hitting a nice three.
No, that's huge for Mount Gilead to get some other scoring outside of Polcati. That's their third made three. And, when a team's in a zone, you got to be able to make jump shots to either force them to come out, create some driving lanes, or, if you want, potentially get them to come play man-to-man defense, which, to me as a coach, was always easier to kind of coach against, was man-to-man. But
right. As we get the three on the other side, does not go for Signs. Right back for Mount Gilead in transition. Neal for two.
Really quick turnaround there. Went defensive rebound, one push ahead, one bounce pass, and a layup. And just as quickly, a 5-0 run for Highland and back 5-0 run for Mount Gilead the other way.
And we get the whistle and the foul. Yeah, so Mount Gilead figuring some things out, it does appear. They're doing pretty well right now.
No, absolutely. Do you know the score at the end of the first quarter? I don't know if we talked about it, but, Mount Gilead's definitely got to be winning the second quarter by, at least 5. It wasn't tied at the end of one, but I think they got to probably have an 8-point advantage here in the quarter. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like
that. I know.
That.
I was like, I need to find that. 19-14. Yeah, it was. Yeah, first quarter, 19-14. Here we go. Right back for the Scots. Clements is up for the 3 attempts used. Hoo-wee.
I really like her jump shot. She's shot a couple. I think that might be the first one that she's made. But I really like her footwork as she kind of gets into her shot. That's the third one that's looked really good. The only one that's gone in, but kind of like her game a lot so far from the perimeter.
Yeah, Hayden Hughes, she's clearly been working on it, and with that shot does pull them to within a couple of points. Yeah, so working on those fundamentals. You got to do that. Can't skip that if you want to have success when the game actually gets started. Deb Schof-Reddick is watching. Says, "Let's go, Lady Indians." Appreciate you checking us out
Lady Indians look good so far. 2-point lead here with just a minute to go in the half.
There you go. Let's see. 19-17. Mount Gilead wanting to add to the lead. Pocati with the try. 3. Too strong. Sure who touched it, but yeah, the official says that was off of Highland.
Yeah, kind of a tough call from here. Here's the thing, Kirk, too. I love when coaches and ADs schedule non-conference games like this late in the year.
Yeah, they are discussing that because I thought, yeah, they had ruled it Mount Gilead ball. And, but no, just look at the replay. Oh, yeah, they perhaps did get it right there. But initially it looked like it was going the other way from the officials' signal. Here comes the 3. That one off the mark for Fitzpatrick. Able to save it, leaving 34 seconds until the break. 2-point game.
Yeah, and if I'm Mount Gilead here, I'm probably trying to hold for the last shot.
Yeah. At least you'll have the lead even if you don't score it. Ooh, and then Charlie Brandon gets fouled underneath.
Good job there, though, by Mount Gilead to kind of get the ball to the high post. That's where you want all your decisions to come from, and as a result, it results in an easy dump off there and a trip to the free throw line.
See what Charlie can do here. All right. Makes the first free throw.
Pretty quick moving first half.
Yeah, right.
I mean, there's been a handful of fouls, but
the second one does not go. As we get the rebound for Hughes. So Highland might hold for the last one. Wrecking ball, she's got a scorer's mentality. Takes inside, out of bounds, but does stay with Highland, leaving 8.3.
be mindful here of the ball coming back into Wrecking Ball here. Kind of the trigger man taking it out. Maybe not have enough time to get it back to her, though.
About Hughes. Hughes has to let it go and didn't seem to know. Passed out of it, not enough time. So it is halftime here at Mount Gilead, the home team leading by 3. So we'll take a short break. We'll come back. We'll get some stats for you and, of course, get you ready for the second half of this contest. Mount Gilead 20, Highland 17, high school basketball on the OH Report.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
It's our Morrow County Job and Family Services halftime show here at Mount Gilead. The home team leading at 20-17 over the Fighting Scots of Highland. With Abram Capel, I'm Kirk Richards. Glad you're with us on this Saturday afternoon. And know you got some stats for us, which we appreciate. So we'll take a look at what we've got. Anything in particular stand out to you for the numbers?
The only thing, nothing, I mean, it's pretty even as you kind of look down the list there in terms of, it's offset. Mount Gilead's obviously got a couple 2-point field goals that are a little bit more, but, Highland kind of makes up for it there at the free throw line. Mount Gilead just 1 of 4. So, I mean, it's really been tight statistically. Obviously, the scoreboard's really tight with 20-17. Here's what I would like to see, honestly, out of either team, right? If I'm in this conversation and I see somebody kind of turning it over 6 times and there's been some errant passes, I want to see one of these teams kind of move into some full court pressure. I think it would speed up the pace of the game. I think it would increase more turnovers forced, and then I think it would give you an opportunity to kind of not have to run an offense against the zone. Both teams look a little stagnant offensively, and zones are tough to play against. It just is what it is. So I'd be curious to see if one of these teams come out with some full court pressure just because the ball's been a little loose, to see if you can generate some easy runouts. I know Mount Gilead's got a couple points in transition that kind of stand out to me, so be curious to see what they do there.
That would be interesting. And here at the gym, you see that the youngsters have taken over the court, and future members perhaps for Mount Gilead basketball. So we'll take another break here. We'll come back for more of our halftime shows. We get ready for the second half as well. High school basketball on the OH Report.
I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report. What are we doing? Blue 41, hut. Jory, I said you have to use your back. You back up into them, then you open up the lane. It's a new technique that we're using.
Yes, coach. Do it again. Ain't no way I'm doing that again.
Baroni, get in here and show them how it's done.
Yes, coach.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Welcome to Inside Central Star. I'm next to one of our amazing team members, Kelly. What do you love about Central Star?
I love the culture. Our team genuinely cares about people. We hold the highest standard of patient care, and I love to be a part of that.
What do you feel sets this company apart?
There's this real sense of collaboration and respect regardless of the title you hold.
Do you think that's what has kept you here all this time?
Absolutely. We make a real difference in our patients' lives and our own lives too.
Join our team at Central Star and contact us for the latest opportunities.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Definitely want to thank our sponsors today for allowing us to bring you the action live and free. There's 8 Sisters Bakery, located at exit 151, just off of 71 North in Mount Gilead. We also have the Morrow County Job and Family Services. You can always call the number that we put up on the description, as you see right there, or you can visit their location in Mount Gilead to see what services are available for your family. Of course, LiUNA Local 1216, feel the power of local union 1216, serving members in North Central Ohio with workplace safety, protection, training, and more. Mike Sayers Farms, local farm family. Mike farms with his sons and specializes in grain farming and raising beef and pork. They sell meat directly from their farm to your table. And Spherion Mid-Ohio, proud to support our local athletes. We know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Also, Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. And Central Star Home Health, when you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are. Yes, we're going back here live here along with Abram Cable. I'm Kirk Richards as halftime is winding down, and we're getting ready for the second half of play between Mount Gilead and Highland. And away we go. Wrecking ball. She was strong in that first half. She's got the ball right here into the left side, and the 3 for Hughes. That's off the lid, and an offensive rebound, and put back doesn't go for Mullins, and the rebound ultimately for Irwin and Mount Gilead. Volcati's 3. There's a misfire, and Irwin rebound. Ooh, and called for a travel.
Well, I love both shots out of teams. I mean, I like kind of the action that Highland ran to kind of start. They do a really good job of doing triple handoffs with Mullins and Wrecking Ball. Love the action that they kind of had there. And then a 3 from Polcati down here. I think that's a shot you want if you're Mount Gilead. Just both teams unable to convert.
I got you. Wrecking Ball, another 3. Try. Bounces off high twice. Hughes couldn't get to the rebound, but then reaches against Trainer, and then the foul called appears to be on Wrecking Ball. No, they didn't call it on Wrecking Ball. They called it on Fitzpatrick. So, or no, they did. Okay, so yeah, they changed the board. All right, so it is on Wrecking Ball. That's what it looked like. To go the other way, shot up for Bolt, no, but she does get the whistle. Bailey Bolt to go to the line.
Love the pass out of the short corner, though. Against the zone, got out to the short corner. She kind of faced the basket and had a streaking cutter on the backside. A really nice look there against the zone. Neither team showed the pressure, though, that I was hoping for
to
kind
so
of start
far.
the half. I'm thinking dial it up. Dial it up.
Second free throw. Ooh, since he gets that one. Extends the lead, makes it 21-17.
Yeah, Mount Gilead just 2 of 6 at the free throw line, so something to kind of keep an eye on. They're kind of leaving a couple points on the board despite the lead.
I got you. We'll see as they go to Mullins. A turnaround for the baseline. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Put back doesn't go for Fitzpatrick, but gets the whistle. So yeah, Mullins, nice little touch on the attempt, but that's what teammates are for.
I think she was just a little bit further away from the block than what she thought she was there, because pretty deep for a baby hook like that. But again, offensive rebounds.
That's what helps you. Yeah, so good one there as Sierra Fitzpatrick tries to make the pair. Absolutely does so.
Yeah, good looking stroke there. And I mean, she's got good length to her. She appears to be, 5'10", 5'11", so.
Right on. Here we go. Neal straightaway three, drops it through. Kendall Neal making it 24-19. Mount Gilead.
I can't say it enough. I love the passing out of the short corner. They've gotten really good looks from the decision making down there. So again, credit to the pass. Great shot by Neal, but it was set up with the pass.
Yeah, that's the key, right? You got to set them up properly. Look at the right side here with Fitzpatrick. Good defense by Trainer. Mullins finds the cutter. Wrecking ball blocked, but a foul. And of course, we want to look at that again.
Polcati just kind of turned her head. Look, she kind of gets face cut, ends up trailing the cutter. And had no choice, kind of there but the fouler. And Reckenball, sorry, I keep saying that wrong, did a really good job to kind of reach out, keep the defender on her back hip, and back at the free throw line. That's their first miss from the free throw line tonight. They were 8 of 8 until that one.
Second free throw for Reckenball. Well, back on track. She is there for her 11th point. 24-20 is the count. Get away, and Reckenball not able to stay in bounds, trying to get that ball back for the Scots.
I like Mount Gilead, though, pushing even off of made baskets.
Yeah, and keeping it high there for Irwin. Cannot get it. Rebound for Hughes. Back for the Scots. Trying to get to within a possession. Down low to Hayden Hughes for 2.
Really nice pass there by Reckenball, but a good cut. Only their second made 2 of the game.
Wow. That's
out of 22
remarkable.
points.
That's really remarkable. You really see that. Volcani's 3 try doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Bolt finding Irwin. Top Neal. Volcani definitely tried again. In connects. Danny Polcati making it 27-22. Mount Gilead.
No, I love that. She had just missed the first one and somehow got the ball right back where she shot it, and the second one was nothing but nylon. So,
and 10 points for Danny.
Kirk, I feel like Mount Gilead has a lot more energy than what they had in the first half. They look really rejuvenated down here defensively.
That is definitely a good sign. To get a 3 for Hughes. That one is well short. Collecting it, Trainer. Yeah, that energy. We'll see how they can keep it going. Polcati, blocked from behind. Reckenball, but foul.
Yeah, pretty aggressive foul there. I mean, I love it because in the sense of, like, she's got a layup. You can't let her get it up to the glass. But
that's right. But Polcati missing on that free throw.
I was going to say, Polcati was a little frustrated getting up from that, and I don't know if that's kind of stayed with her as she, rims off that first free throw. But, in that situation, tough foul. She didn't want you to get the end one. Got to shake it off here and convert both of these and kind of push this lead to 6.
Yeah, part of that psychology of the game. Does recover on the second attempt and makes that one. 28-22.
think this is the biggest lead for either team.
Yeah. Wow, 6 points, yeah. Working around the perimeter, Clements. Left side to Fitzpatrick. Wrecking ball, using the handles once again. Hughes stopped there by a double. And the 3, that is well off for Fitzpatrick. Caitlin Hedrick returns to the lineup for Highland. First action of the second half. Kate Clements getting the break for Highland. Now Gilead up 6. Kinley bump. Who's
nice.
on? Yeah, she can shoot it. We saw in the first half. This time does not go. Offensive rebound for Trainer. Out for the 3. And that's good for Neal. Uh-oh. Now Gilead opening things up a bit.
Yeah, Kendall Neal with their second made 3 of the quarter. That's their 6th made of the game. But listen, man, their ball movement is really good right now. It's really crisp. They're getting the ball to the high post. Very little dribbles on offense.
Let's see if Signs can knock it down, and not that time. And now to bounds, and yeah, just want to take another look at that 3 from Neal. Yeah, just an excellent stroke. Oh.
That whole possession, and if you continue to kind of watch Mount Gilead, they're doing a really good job. I can't say it enough. Moving the ball side to side, getting it to the high post, getting it to the short corner, and Highland's kind of running in circles defensively. They're scrambling all over the place, and they're just a second late on closeouts, and it's resulting for open looks for Mount Gilead.
Livy Brannon has come on for Mount Gilead. Deflected. Saved right to Trainer, so Mount Gilead keeping possession of the ball. Neal wants another 3. And a bit too strong, but the offensive rebound put back for Livy. Yep. Off the bench, Livy Brannon. Good play.
Oh, really good play. Really good play. And, you know, Kendall Neal definitely feeling it there. Another straightaway 3 attempt. She was, I mean, that's a heat check. You need that one. You need that one.
Indeed. So here at the line, Livy, first one. That one just the front of the rim. And if she hits this one, it'll be a 10-point lead for the Indians. Second one. Oh, but that one is short as well. As Clements rips away at the rebound for Highland. Signs over to the right corner to Hedrick. Then high Fitzpatrick. Turnaround for Sierra. Doesn't go, and Mount Gilead's leading rebounder, Kinley Trainer's got another. Okati, the defense there.
Really good defense by Highland. Yeah,
that was good. And there's a pickoff for Neal. Long pass ahead. Polcati, let's see again. Signs! And misses, but the foul called. And yes, there's no question that Bree Signs was not going to just allow the shot, but we see the steal. Nice long pass ahead, and yeah, Signs did what she had to do to stop the shot.
Yeah, well, I mean, it started with a great wall up down here by Highland. Try to get an easy run out to Wrecking Ball. Just the pass was a little bit short. Neal comes up with it, and boom, just the other way. Polcati's down here because really she hadn't even transitioned to defense before she was getting the ball back, and now she's back at the free throw line. But Kirk, Mount Gilead's kind of dominated this game since the first quarter.
Yeah.
You know, Highland kind of came out of the gates and looked to be, I mean, the favorite and was kind of imposed their will, but they led after that. But, I mean, I would love to see the run that they're on. It's got to be 23-8, something to that effect. But Mount Gilead looks really sharp here in the second half so far.
Yeah, so they've got to definitely be proud of that effort, and yeah, certainly frustrated with how the game went versus Loudonville. And Loudonville's a really tough team, and yeah, KMAC champions. But yeah, the Indians felt like they could have played better than that, and we're seeing the response here a lot better today.
Well, and like you know, we talked about earlier, you know, with Mount Gilead, right? The draw's tomorrow. I think the ratings had to be in last night. So, like, I think the seeding is where it is. But, like, you know, you're in a spot where you're 5-13, right? You're probably maybe a little bit lower in your district, but you have a chance to kind of play villain, right? You can ruin somebody's season with, you know, playing your best ball at the end of the year. And I'm really impressed with with what they've done so far in this game, and in particular the second half. Pocati's up to 12 now, too, just a note, almost to her average.
The second one does not go, though, but Livy comes out with the ball, and it is a tie-up. Yeah, with the possession arrow. Ball with Mount Gilead in the 10-point lead.
No, and that's huge. I mean, that's, again, extending a possession.
Bump off the lid, but there's Livy Brannon for two.
Livy Brannon, that's Mount Gilead's 5th offensive rebound of the quarter, and
My
probably
goodness.
her 3rd in particular.
Yeah, she has been on it. As they go inside, Mullins too strong, and there is the aforementioned Livy Brannon getting to a defensive rebound that time. Pocati surrounded, and Coach Danielle Bolt says, let's
I like that timeout. I like that timeout. I mean, Highland kind of had the ball here trapped, and, you know, you got the momentum. You don't want to turn the ball over and give them an easy run out to gain any type of momentum because you are 100% in control. So I love that timeout there by Coach.
Yeah, she is very active in coaching the team throughout the game, and one of the things that she definitely has been emphasizing with the players is to communicate out there on the floor. Got to talk. She says, yeah, some of our players, it's not very natural for them. And she's really praised Danny Pocati for how she has stepped up. She's like, this is out of her comfort zone. And, last year they had Faith White, the senior, who was very vocal.
Sure.
So some players in some new roles this year.
Well, and I think, too, always as a coach, like there's never a point in time where you're like, hey, my team talks too much, right? My team is over-communicate. Like there is no such thing. So, and I think both offensively and defensively, offensively, if you're calling out a set, whatever it is, to relay that information to the rest of your team, I think is important. But, coaches often harp of communicating on the defensive end. So I love that strategy by Coach Volt.
Oh, Bolt. Sorry.
Bolt.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, Danielle Bolt. Absolutely. And we get a three on the left side. That one doesn't go for bump. And there's signs with the rebound. And, yes, there's a foul.
Yeah, just a little bit too aggressive there. Could have been over or back even on the initial rebound, but like the shot selection. Good stop. Big stop there for Highland. They need a bucket kind of in the worst way here. And I think Wrecking Ball here with the ball is probably got to be her one to do it. A little backstream flare screen here. Try to get her a look.
Signs. Left side, Hedrick. Down low, Mullins. Powers it up and gets the whistle in her favor.
And I like that, too. I mean, you're getting yourself to the free throw line. You get a chance to chip at the lead with the clock not moving. They've been perfect from the line so far. Well, nope, they got one miss.
Yeah, just the one, right?
Yeah, so
Wrecking Ball. Yeah.
9 of 10 so far.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I spoke too soon. That's all me, Coach. I'm sorry. Clearly an emphasis in practice, though, for Highland.
Yeah, they're doing really well with that. Trainer gets the break for Mount Gilead.
That was always something like, when I coached at Buckeye, we would try to get, each kid would probably try to get close to 100 free throws a day.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that'll really help out in the game if you're getting that number up. The shot down low goes for bump. Oh, things going really well for Mount Gilead. Yeah, they've really turned this game around. 5 points for McKinley Bump inside Clements. And she gets a whistle in her favor. Yeah, and they rule it in the act of shooting. Yeah, she was in the gather, so I get that. So, all right. Now they're getting a little cold from the line after being so hot.
Yeah, this is on me. This is on me. That's a jinx that I should have never said. So.
Well, you're not going to blame any fatigue? Oh, you'll take it. Well, and there they go. Then they make one.
They're back on track.
Back on track, right on. 36-23 is our count. Mount Gilead with the lead. And the ball here at home. We head toward the final minute of the third. Trainer Pocati down low. Livy Brannon into the mid post. They work it around. Yeah, good ball movement here. Trying to keep up with it. The layup goes for Livy Brannon. And Libby is balling today as we get a 3 for Signs. Okay. Now the action picking up both ways, 38-26.
No, good answer there. Much needed 3 there by Highland. Now they're extending out this 1-3-1. It looks to be like a little, I mean, you got to come with a little bit more pressure and aggressive traps.
Bump! The offense is exploding here late in this third quarter.
No, huge shot there. Now Gilead already over their season average, right? So they average just about 40 points a game and already up to 41, just not even through 3 quarters.
Bree Signs was not looking for that pass attempt. They are trying to get on the same page. And yeah, Sierra Fitzpatrick is like, yeah, we need you to be watching for that one. Okay, well, here we go. Mount Gilead with under 20 seconds left in the third. Left arc to Trainer. That one may have been deflected by Clements. Yep.
This is a big possession here for Highland, and I love them. I mean, I'm almost throw it under the category of mental toughness. Every time Highland looks to make a basket, you know, maybe a couple in a row and try to make a run, Mount Gilead's there to answer. So huge possession.
And there's Wreck-It Ball
Who
on
else?
the steal. All the way. Concentrate and fouled. We look at that. Oh, my goodness.
I love the big push-out dribble she had when she had the steal. Kind of threw the ball out in front of her and went and chased it down herself. It gives you an opportunity to kind of pull away from the defender, right, versus dribbling the entire time, taking 4 or 5 dribbles. I'm going to throw it out in front of me. I'm going to go chase it down myself. And I think even just that little bit of leverage that she had resulted in an and one. She was able to stay out in front of the defender. Potential three-point play here.
And she's got it. 41-29. Yeah, only 7 seconds. You got to see it. Let it go. Yep. Bolt. And it went out of bounds with a couple of seconds left, huh? Okay. Long pass. Signs on the catch. She has a chance. And it goes for 3. Bree Signs. So that's that. Calmly knocks it down.
Yeah, I'm confused. There's still 0.7 on the clock.
And they're talking. They're talking. Yeah, so they put the points on the board. I don't know. We'll step away. We'll come back and figure this thing out. High school basketball on the OH Report.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety in the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board.
Well, it's the fourth quarter here. It's Mount Gilead. As we get a 3 for Signs. Oh, she's hit another one! What is happening? Bree Signs. We get the whistle there. Take another look. Signs. She's made 2 threes in a row.
I love the set coming out. I love the set. I mean, Wrecking Ball played behind her, and I mean, unbelievable jaw-up of a play. She just hits a 3, and then you give her an opportunity to get another one.
Wow.
I mean, Kirk, that was a 6-0 run in under literally 10 seconds.
Exactly. Oh, my goodness.
So right when the lead had stretched to 13, it's now back down to 6.
Yeah, so Mount Gilead, they've got to deal with this situation. They're learning. Bailey Bolt in the backcourt. Kate Clements on D. Neal finds Polcati.
And Highland out of the zone now, into man-to-man.
Oh, come up with the steal and wrecking ball. That's one they want to have it in that situation, and she puts it in for 2.
Yeah, tipped it out. Just tips it right to one of her teammates, and then she's already leaked out. Easy 2, down to 4.
Game is getting closer. Pressure on the Indians at home. Like you said, yeah, that leads down to 4 for Mount Gilead. We're a minute into this fourth quarter. Trainer was looking for a cutter, and one was not there. Instead, it went to Hayden Hughes. Highland ball.
Chance to cut it to a one-possession game here.
They finally cut her Hughes, and she's the one to do it. Within 2 is Highland.
Yeah, what a turn of events in literally the last minute and 30 seconds.
My goodness. Oh, they got to keep the composure here. And Polcati being the primary leader. Over to Bolt, the sophomore. Irwin, another one of those seniors. And Neal, senior as well. And they're getting a hand in there. Oh, and they did call the foul, and the fans who have visited here from Highland not happy with that.
No, I think she just kind of came over her shoulder. It just looked a little aggressive. I mean, she definitely could have got all ball, but just the angle that she came from, I think probably the right call there. And Mount Gilead needs a bucket. And like you said, Polcati's probably got to be the one to get it for him. Here she comes from 3.
Oh, but this is right there. Trying to save it. Oh, off the face of Clements, but she appears to be all right as we go the other direction for Highland. Second ball out to 3. Fitzpatrick, no. And Irwin protects it. And appears that she got hit. Yeah, just sort of clawing at it right there. Yeah, second personal on Addie Mullins' 4th team foul already for Highland in this fourth quarter.
I think you mentioned it on the last possession, but important for Mount Gilead here, to play with composure.
Absolutely. Polcati taking her time. Defense focusing on her. Neal did not seem to have an open shot, so just continuing with this possession. And toward Trainer. And out of bounds and back to Highland.
And another turnover there. That's already their 3rd of the fourth quarter. And Kirk, when you kind of look at it, Mount Gilead just a handful of wins. So, I mean, how many times, right, have they been in this situation throughout the course of the year? You would think, there's a lot of situational stuff done in practice to be able to close out a game like this. Let's see if it pays off, though.
All right, so wrecking ball with it. Ida Mullins gets it right back to their star scorer. On the right side drive, Hughes underneath, flips it up, does it go? Snatching out the rebound is Kinley Trainer, so Mount Gilead will work it again.
Good defensive possession, good rebound there if you're Mount Gilead.
Polcati, and loses it. And then after Mullins got to it, looks like a foul was called on Cassidy Irwin.
See, I personally, I hate that foul call because it had nothing to do with the play. Like, it was over. Like, she had already cleared possession. She was just kind of on her as a result of her falling down. I think that's that's a waste of a whistle for me. I hate that call.
Yeah. It's only the first foul for Mount Gilead in this fourth quarter. So it is Highland basketball. Hughes sends it back, wrecking ball around. Strong screen from Mullins, who puts it in. Addie Mullins for 2 and ties the game at 41.
Listen, really good set there because Polcati falls down off the screen, and then they kind of switched it. So wrecking ball to Mullins on the roll, an easy layup for them.
They call the foul on Eddie Mullins there.
Wow, didn't even realize it. We have a tie game with under 5 to play, 4-11. And it's been it's probably been at least 13-1 run now.
And Mount Gilead's in the bonus moving forward. Second free throw, that's good. So 2-point lead for the home team. Only Trainer getting it done at the line.
Oh, Kirk, with 8-minute quarters, when I coached, we always broke things down into 4-minute intervals, right? Win 4 minutes at a time, and Highland has definitely won the first 4 minutes here of the fourth quarter. So, essentially a tie game. Mount Gilead up 2. Again, you're into another 4-minute segment, and who's going to win this last 4 minutes? Is obviously going to dictate this.
Wow, all right. Well, Caitlin Hedrick is on for Highland. Kate Clements getting a little break. Under 4 to play, just like you talked about that breakdown of the quarters. Neal stopped by Wrecking Ball. Ocasio poked from behind by Wrecking Ball. Does stay with Mount Gilead. Yeah, she's playing the defense as well, just not focusing on scoring. Yeah, she has an all-around game, does Addie Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, and I think, that's the second time she's kind of tried to tip it out from behind. Highland's been much more defensively since they switched from that zone to man. And it's given Mount Gilead a little bit of fits here. I said the same thing in the first quarter, but I feel like Mount Gilead kind of became accustomed to it, got used to it a little bit, and right when they did, Highland goes back to man or switch to man for the first time. So, but their pressure's really turned up. I think that's the biggest thing. That's what I wanted to see at the half was somebody try to put pressure on the other and see if you can generate some turnovers.
Yeah, that's huge. Ooh, second free throw does not go. So Pocati at 13 points. Yeah, 3:37 remaining, and it looks like we are getting a timeout called here on the floor. Yeah, tight battle, single possession game. Definitely could go either way, and oof. But yeah, it's probably good to feel some of that pressure. It's a regular season game. Because they're getting ready for tournament time. Yeah, what if it's sort of like that late in the fourth quarter, and you got to figure out how to win.
No, I'm glad that you said that. That statement couldn't be any more true. It's like it is beneficial to be in these games. It is beneficial to play in a pressure type situation, and like I said earlier, you can simulate it all you want in practice, but it's still not the same as it is, on game day or game night. So, there's a lot of truth to that statement. I'm glad that you said that.
Right on. Okay. Well, players coming back out onto the floor. Coach Bolt for Mount Gilead. She wants to keep McKinley Bump out there. She's done well. Obviously, Dana Picotti, their star player, along with Kendall Neal, McKinley Trainer, and Livy Brandon out there. Neal for 3. Oh, baby! Kendall Neal, when they needed the goods, she got it right there.
Big time shot from her. That's her third made 3 of the half. She's up to 14 now. She's Mount Gilead's leading scorer. She's had
something. Yeah. They are happy about that. Around the corner layup goes for Fitzpatrick. So Sierra.
Really good answer.
Yeah, really aggressive play there.
A quick answer. I think that's important and that's pivotal.
Right, yeah, they don't want this to get out of hand, so trying to keep that contact. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. So, we figured that this could be a competitive game, and it certainly has been this afternoon. And thank all the viewers who are watching on Facebook and YouTube.
I want to pull up Highland's team stats here because I feel like they got to be a little bit above their overall average. We're approaching the 50s for both teams. We kind of talked about earlier that Mount Gilead's now 6.7 points over their team average. I think both teams have shot the ball well. That's Mount Gilead's with with Kendall Neal making that three. That's their 8th made three of the game. So, I mean, right off the rip there, you got 24 points coming from that. Highland's averaging 40 points a game as well.
Yeah,
so
40 points, exactly right. Yeah, that's what I got too. So, my goodness. All right, so here we go. Mount Gilead with the ball, under 3 minutes to play. 4-point lead. Inside for Livy Brannon, and she gets the foul in her favor.
good pass there by Polcati. You know, help side was just a little bit late, hits the roller, and kind of by default, she was fouling as she was catching in and kind of was shooting in one motion. Here ends up at the free throw line where Mount Gilead's just 8 of 16.
Oh, that's, gotcha. Brandon misses on the first free throw. So, that's just a very clear challenge and some missed opportunities in this contest for the Indians.
Yeah, and as a coach, you kind of, you hate to see that. You're leaving someone on the line. She splits the pair, so better than none. Push the lead to 5. Now you're talking a 2-possession. Well, it was a 2-possession game, but 5-point lead feels a lot more than 4.
Yeah, 48-43, absolutely. See who comes up with an answer here, potentially for Highland, looking for wrecking ball. Oh, and it's picked off by Trainer. Back for Mount Gilead, Polcati. Oh, and then she loses it, and then I think may have been a foul after that.
I think her momentum just kind of carried her right into it, but as they, trade turnovers there, and essentially no harm, no foul if you're Highland because you were able to get it back. But I like the back cut that wrecking ball had. Mullins I think the pass got tipped, resulted in a turnover, but fortunately for Highland, able to get it back.
Oh, blocked from behind there, Livy Brandon. Yeah, and her supporters love to see that.
Listen, if Mount Gilead holds on to this lead here, you got to consider her for player of the game. She's been fantastic.
Yes, she has been. Uh-oh, shot goes down. And the foul, wrecking ball. Excuse me, Fitzpatrick. Yeah, wrecking ball on the celebration. Fitzpatrick on the score, and she is the one at the line. Sierra shot right down the drain. And within 2 are the Scots. Oh, what a contest as we come close to the 2-minute mark. Polcati setting it up for Trainer. Doesn't go, but the foul.
And listen, if you're Highland, that's probably a good foul, considering how Mount Gilead shot it at the free throw line. You don't want to give up an easy 2, make them earn it at the line.
For sure. Yeah, play those percentages. Yeah, totally get that. Yep, and there you go. First one does not work out there for Kinley. Trying to get back up by 3. Yes, she has that one.
Keep splitting pairs.
49-46.
Keep getting buckets if you're Highland. Ooh, love the back door here.
Oh, unable to hold on to it. Fitzpatrick went out of bounds.
And a fairly clean second half for Highland. That's just their 4th turnover, but just that one comes at a really crucial time. Got to get a stop here. And if you're Mount Gilead, try to chew as much clock off as you can. Obviously, no shot clock yet in Ohio. I'd try to use as much as you can before giving the ball back. You're okay here.
Yeah, take advantage of that. Well, Polcati wants to score, and the 3 is off. And fight for the rebound, and it looks like it's going the other way. It is a foul.
And here's the thing, if you're Mount Gilead and, your leading scorer gets an open 3 of that nature, you're probably okay with her taking that. I know it was a short possession, but she's a senior. She's averaging 16 points a game. That's a great look for her, so I'm okay with that shot. Unfortunately, it just doesn't go in. Highland continuing to run the same set here with the dribble handoff.
Clements, and she sprays it. Kate Clements ties it at 49. As we're heading toward the final minute of regulation, the whistle and another foul.
Big time shot there. We got a replay on that?
Yeah. Oh,
on the 3. No, that's okay.
Yeah, I can get back to that.
Yeah, this
replay. 3 goes. Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, that's huge. That's her first made field goal of the game. Polcati obviously here with a clutch free throw, puts them back up 1. Trading blows back and forth.
Absolutely. Makes a pair. Danny Polcati. 51-49. Bounds Gilead. Full timeout.
Yeah, and something to mention that as you were trying to get that replay, Hughes fouled out. Okay, for Highland.
That's a good call, right.
That's her 5th. So she will be eliminated for the rest of the contest, and she's had a really big second half. She's had some back cuts and finished some tough layups. So,
yeah, now I do. Yes, see that on the board. Yeah, Hayden Hughes is fouled out of the game for Highland. So, yeah. And if this contest does go into overtime, some of these situations, particularly foul trouble, really could be an issue. So, wow.
You better start stretching if you're at the end of the bench, because might have to go to one more player. But be curious to see here what Highland's drawing up out of the timeout. I mean, there's been a really nice 2-man game with Mullins and Wrecking Ball. They've kind of played well. I keep saying it off the dribble handoffs. And Signs has a couple made threes in this game. I think she's got 3 of them. So, you know, if you want to go for the lead, number 21, Bree Signs has kind of been the hot hand here in the second half. So be curious to see. He's had some really nice actions out of timeout. So we'll see what's going on here.
All right, here we go.
There's a dribble handoff.
Ball for the lead. The 3, no. Trainer holding on to that rebound for dear life as we get a jump ball. Yeah, everybody was sort of grabbing at it, and she's like, oh, I need that ball. Wow, yeah, that was a real fight, but on the tie-up. Look it inside, and looks like another little wrestling match for the ball. So Mount Gilead with it, under a minute to play.
And you're okay here if you're Highland. I don't know if you got to do anything. Just try to be aggressive. Go for a steal.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Oh, and a timeout.
They grant the timeout, so with the possession. Okay. Huh. Well, I want to take another look at it myself here. Okay. Well, 47.7 seconds left in this one. Let's see if I can show you that a little bit better on the screen. There it is. Mount Gilead, yeah, these are the types of games that they got to try to figure out and win. Highland, yeah, slightly better record, but Mount Gilead going for a 6th win on the season. Yeah. A lot of players contributing, yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's been balanced scoring for both teams kind of throughout this game. And, you know, here, if you're Mount Gilead, right, you're in the bonus. You just got to be strong with the basketball. Everything's got to be clean, right? No kind of high arcing passes. You want to come to the ball, be strong with it, set good screens, no moving screens, and honestly just try to get to the free throw line. Like Highland's the one with the pressure here. An errant buzzer goes off here, but
whoops.
I mean, if you got an open look, if you got a layup, I'm good with taking it. But other than that, I mean, value the basketball here.
Bye to Polcati. Continuous 2-point lead for the home Indians.
I like this. Just run your offense. Continue to run your offense. Ooh. That one couldn't have gone either way. Could have been a jump ball there. But listen, if you're the officials in this type of situation and you know one team has the lead, you got to assume that coaches are telling them to foul. So, right. Like, I mean, it is going to be a quicker whistle, and maybe you call that one a little bit differently. But
that's fair, yeah. Kendall Neal. Oh, first one does not go for Kendall. Yeah. There was an opportunity to make it a 2-possession lead, but yeah, the best they can do is go up 3. She strives for her 15th point of the day. She does get it. 52-49. We know Highland's got some 3-point shooters. They don't necessarily have to do it this early.
And I think that foul is going to put Wrecking Ball at the free throw line. So,
wow, yeah. Bonus down.
I mean, you were a near steal if you're Mount Gilead, just a little bit too aggressive, and now, you know, Highland's best player at the free throw line. Unfortunately, she misses the first.
She sure does.
So you got to think make or miss here. Highland's got to be into pressure. I mean, I'm fouling probably pretty directly if I'm them to try to extend this game as long as I can. So there's
that doesn't go. A nice rebound for Irwin. And yes, the pressure's on Highland. They got to get the ball back. And no, tough foul right there. Mullins, but she did what she had to do.
Yeah, I mean, good awareness by Mullins. She appeared to kind of be the only one with a little bit of sense of urgency to foul there. Only, you know, you lose 9 seconds, which isn't terrible, but, you know, unfortunately, if you're Highland, you foul Polkati, who.
Yeah. Ooh, first one doesn't go. Yeah. Got to shake it off. Yet another opportunity to go up a couple of possessions.
No, but this one makes it a 2-possession game.
Yes,
so
that's the key.
Even if you split this here, you're in a good spot if you're Mount Gilead.
Oh, and that doesn't go, so still a chance here for Fitzpatrick. Wrecking Ball doesn't take the 3, goes for the 2 instead. No good. Mullins a follow, layup, that's in. 1 point game. Oh.
Huge offensive rebound, good putback, good timeout, 8 seconds.
Yeah, Maddie Mullins, yes, she has definitely been putting in a lot of work for Highland.
No, she really has. We haven't called her name a lot, but that's just because that's our fault. She's had a really nice game. I wish there was timeouts left on the scoreboard. I don't know how many timeouts each team has here.
Because I tried to use that to follow it as well, and right, because sometimes I was missing who even called it, so I haven't marked it myself.
Well, here's the thing. Coming out of the timeout, Mount Gilead's going to have the ability to run the baseline. Highland just called this timeout, so you assume Mount Gilead has one left. You got to go for a steal right away. Possession arrow is in favor of Highland, so any tie-up on any kind of loose ball comes back to Highland.
Inbound Pocati, and there's the quick whistle. Had to do it, so leaves 7.3. Danny Pocati to the line.
If you're Polkati here, short-term memory. Those last 2 don't mean anything. These are the only 2 that matter right now, the ones that are in front of you. I wish in high school, so, you know, even before they implement, you know, the shot clock, I wish they would allow the ability to advance the ball on a timeout in the 4th quarter like they do in college. Because
yes.
I wish that rule change would come to high school, because I think that makes a huge difference.
Polkati hits a pair. 3-point lead. 4 seconds. Uh-oh. They can do a 3 to tie. It's up. Wrecking Ball. No, it doesn't go. And it is a final. Mount Gilead holds on and wins 54-51. Wow, that definitely got down to the wire. And 2 huge free throws for Danny Polkati to finish with 17. So we'll step away. We'll come back for our post-game show, get you some stats, and, of course, our MVP conversation. It is Mount Gilead winning it by 3 at home over Highland on the OH Report.
everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people. I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH.REPORT.
What are we doing? Blue 41, hut, Jory, I said you have to use your back. You back up into them, then you open up the lane. It's a new technique that we're using.
Yes, coach. Do it again? Again. Ain't no way I'm doing that again.
Baroni, get in here and show them how it's done.
Yes, coach.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Welcome to Inside Central Star. I'm next to one of our amazing team members, Kelly. What do you love about Central Star?
I love the culture. Our team genuinely cares about people. We hold the highest standard of patient care, and I love to be a part of that.
What do you feel sets this company apart?
There's this real sense of collaboration and respect, regardless of the title you hold.
Do you think that's what has kept you here all this time?
Absolutely. We make a real difference in our patients' lives and our own lives, too.
Join our team at Central Star and contact us for the latest opportunities.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH.REPORT.
to our LiUNA Local 1216 MVP conversation. And we've got Danny Polcati with the victory over Highland by 3 points. And Danny, you led the way with 17. And this was a game that definitely was tight and a lot of pressure. And of course, you hit those 2 free throws at the end. What was that like being out there, and how would you say that the team was able to overcome and keep the composure?
I mean, we had to just stay calm. I mean, it got intense there for a second, and we all just looked at each other. We're like, we just need to stay calm. Our coach was like, you need to stay calm. You need to handle the basketball. We can't give any easy buckets. And, yeah, that's how we...
Yeah, and you mentioned, you talk about the composure, and, yeah, coaches talked about that a number of times as well. And you also, I remember she was telling me that you've stepped up a lot as a leader. Yeah, we know that you had Faith White last year, and she was really vocal, and you've stepped up in your vocal leadership. What has that process been like, as obviously the players definitely look up to you?
Yeah, well, I had a bunch of good leaders leading up to senior year, like Madeline Elson and Faith White. They all showed me what a leader is like. So it was pretty easy because I knew what it was like, because I had a good example in front of me. So.
Right, and I know when I was talking to you, it was about a couple of weeks ago as well, that, yeah, you don't take your game for granted. You're one of the top scorers, but you continue to work on your game. And how has that process been going? Because now I think you got one more home game left in your career, and you're getting ready for tournament time.
Yeah, well, you just got to keep working hard. I mean, when things don't go your way and we had a losing streak, but we just kept fighting. We kept working hard at practice. We didn't give up, and it showed today.
Right on. Well, tournament draw coming up tomorrow, so we'll see how things shake out. How do you sort of assess where the team is getting ready for the tournament play?
I mean, I don't think we're in a very good position right now, but, I mean, we're just going to fight, and whatever comes our way, we're just going to battle through and do our best, because that's all we can do at this point.
No question. Well, before we get to some of the shout-outs, can you explain what we're wearing today? It looks really cool.
Well, it's a Hustle Queen, and I think it's the most deflections and steals.
Hey!
We get a nice little crown. So.
That's right. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Nice.
Yes. You definitely deserve it for what you did in this contest. Well, you know how it works. Camera's right there for you, Danny. Let's get some shout-outs this afternoon.
My family, my friends, my teammates. I wouldn't be here without my teammates. And, of course, my coaches. They've pushed me to be the best version of myself I can be. And, yeah, just all of our fans. I mean, still coming out and supporting us no matter what, and just appreciate it.
Oh, yes, so the fans definitely appreciate you. Danny Polcati, our LiUNA Local 12-16 MVP, 17 points this afternoon. Congratulations, Danny.
Thank you.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety in the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
It's our Morrow County Job and Family Services post-game show here at Mount Gilead. The home Indians able to defeat the Fighting Scots 54-51. Quite a competition that we had. And, Danny Polcati getting it done at the free throw line right at the end. That was huge. And, they get that victory. They know they've had their challenges this season, but, they have been tough. And this was a toughness win.
No, it absolutely was. I mean, and, it's got to give them a lot of confidence. I know they, just their 6th win of the year, but this is a hard-fought win. And they battled, and here's what they did. They took the first punch, right? Highland kind of lays that. They bounced back, took a huge lead, kind of gave it away a little bit, right? Diminished, ends up being a tie game, but to be able to kind of lock in, I know that I referenced it earlier, the last 4 minutes of the game, that's a huge win. I mean, you want to talk about steps forward. This is a huge step forward for them, and I know, Coach, Danielle just kind of talked about, some of the struggles that they had this year, but give them credit where it's due. I mean, give them their flowers today. I thought this was a really good team win, that they had to battle through some adversity. Those were things that I wanted to know. And I also wrote down here Lily Branham, and I thought Cassidy Irwin plays a huge role in this win.
Yes.
Some stats that they had don't show up on the scoreboard, right, on the sideboards where it's keeping track of just points and fouls, but their ability to offensive rebound, extend possessions, tie up jump balls, I think goes unnoticed in a game like this where it's a one possession 3-point victory. So I definitely want to give a shout out to them. Lily Branham I thought was fantastic, and Cassidy Irwin down the stretch for Mount Gilead. So that's kind of my takeaways. I wouldn't undervalue this win by any stretch of the imagination from Mount Gilead. I feel really good about this one.
Yeah, Cassidy Irwin, one of those seniors. Yeah, she is happy to do all the dirty work for this team. Kendall Neal, another senior, coming up with 15 points. And, of course, Danny Picotti leaned away with the 17. Just looking at the stats, did well with the threes, hitting 8 of those. Clearly an opportunity to work on the free throw shooting. The clutch free throws worked out for Picotti, but, 15 to 28. They would like to get that number up a lot.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, and those are things you can continue to work on in practice, even if you're not practicing like in the gym. Like, those are things that you can work on at home. And anybody young that's listening, free throws are huge, not just for what they come in a game, but it's great for form shooting, kind of get down muscle memory and repetition. But in tight games like these, you're going to see them in the section, or you're going to see them in the district. In those kind of, they play a huge role at the end of the game. So, something that could easily be fixed. So, no harm lost there, but great game.
No doubt, it certainly was. Yeah, I definitely was entertained, and the regular season does continue for both as we see Highland to take on Cardington next, and Mount Gilead's next opponent is Northmore, a game that was postponed from earlier in the year. So, a lot of things for both teams to work on, but no doubt Mount Gilead's got to be pleased with this win. I certainly want to thank our sponsors, the Morrow County Job and Family Services, 8 Sisters Bakery, Mike Sayers Farms, LiUNA Local 1216, Avita Home Health and Hospice, Central Star Home Health, and Spherion Mid-Ohio. Any final thoughts before we roll out of here?
No, listen, stay warm. It's cold out there. Those are my final thoughts. I just started my truck from in here, the power the power of the Ford app. And Carolina Duke is tonight. Kirk, I'm a Carolina fan. I'm repping over here. I haven't been on camera all day.
Oh, but, I see you, yeah.
Other than that, go Heels.
Okay, well, we'll see how they do tonight. Yeah, I have a lot of TV watching tonight, actually. So, that'll be a part of it. So, again, a great victory for Mount Gilead, 54-51 here on the OH Report.